So who will start to introduce?
I think you should introduce yourself because you're a very famous person.
First time, so then definitely I will introduce myself. My name is Jadu Viral. As you know that I am from Sahebganj district of Jharkhand. Is part of my education. I study in 9th class. There are 5 members in my family. Part of my hobbies, I like to play football, cricket, learn something for social media. Also explore the place and do exercise and keep on walking. I like and studying also and learn something for social media. I tell you, yes.
Oh, that's great. So Jadu, it had been for many days. Okay, I wanted to call you. Okay, and I wanted to talk to you as well. But you are very busy and you are very famous nowadays, right? You are very famous on YouTube as well.
Yes, yes. You can say nowadays. I think I'm going viral, right?
Yes, yes. So now you have introduced yourself. I think now I should introduce myself, right?
Yes, why not? Definitely, you can see. You should also introduce yourself. Yes.
Yes, well, my name is Sanjay Bist and I'm from Uttarakhand, but nowadays I'm living in Gurugram, Haryana, and it's been for 2 years I'm working in a company. And if I talk about my hobbies are listening to music, watching movie, and traveling as well. So that's all about me. So
Yes, yes, yes,
Jadu,
yes.
I want to ask one more question. It's a very basic question, okay? So I have also seen your so many videos on YouTube. How did you learn spoken English and how did you speak very fluently as well? Because you are from village as well.
Actually, if you have asked me that how did I learn English language, actually I have learned this English from mobile. And when it will come to practicing, so how I'm practicing, so I have some way which I created, some way I created myself, some way I got from YouTube by watching YouTube videos, and then I using that way to practice English language. If I'll tell that all way is that one way in front of the mirror I'm practicing by taking any topic. Another I'm having conversation with people, and one way which I created myself, that way is that by using pronoun according to tenses, active and passive, y family words, modal verb, and according to that all grammars, and that four grammars around I will practice in this language. If I have to practice with simple present tense, I will use 7 pronoun and one name I will take, and I will try to make 4 sentences, affirmative, negative, double interrogative, and interrogative sentences of simple present tense with every pronoun. Like this I'm practicing. I go, do I go, why do I go, you go. Like this I'm practicing. You can get out, like you can take out this way of practicing on one video I uploaded. You can consider, I think before 5 days around I uploaded that video on YouTube. You can get, and I told about my way of practicing. So that way I'm using and improving my English language, and that is very good. No one will have told this way to improve English language on YouTube. On any video you can get, but I created myself, and you can also use. So you will become fluent within 30 days. It's mean within 1 month. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's great. So you are from village and you are very young as well, okay? I can see your age, I can see your confidence and the way you are speaking as well, okay? You are very confident. Really, I can appreciate you.
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
Def-
yes.
yes, sir. So tell me, how did you learn English language? Your English is also very fantastic. You speak English well. So please tell me, how did you learn English?
Well, the way you are practicing, I was also practicing on same way. Like I go to market, I don't go to market. Do I go to market? Do I not go to market? Why do I go to market? So I was also
Oh,
practicing same way. Okay, because there was a COVID-19 period in which we don't have any work, right? So it was I was having lesser time. That's why I was practicing, and because of that, I got a job as well.
oh, that's why, that's why. Because English is very famous and very popular language, important language for us, and most of the people are learning this language. And some people can get job, good job. They can get the best job in their life if they will learn English language. So that's why. So how do you practice English language? And if you have some idea, you can tell to viewer who will be watching this video, so that they can also know. If you have some opinion about practicing, so you can also tell them. Yes.
Because today I'm taking your session, okay? So I wanted to know your how did you learn this language, right? So you told me, so now it's my turn. I'll tell you like how I practice, right? So I used to listen English conversational videos. I used to listen English music, and I used to imitate as well. For example, I'm watching your English conversational videos, okay? Okay.
Yes.
So whatever you are speaking, okay, I was also repeating same sentences. Whatever you are saying, I was repeating very loudly. Okay, because of that, I have learned natural spoken English, and I
Yes.
get I got fluency as well. So in this way, I was practicing.
Oh, yes, yes. Your way of practicing also very good, and you told me that. And like when we have to, when we will read any book, like if you have to read the newspaper loudly, so definitely we can improve our English language. Like some people are unable to speak clearly. because they don't speak, because they are not reading the newspaper loudly. But once what I'm doing, I will go to the forest. I will go to the forest, there I will speak, and for 10 minutes I will read one newspaper there. I will read the newspaper loudly, and then I will come back my home again. I will study. Mostly, and I made my routine to study at night time. At 3 p.m. I will get up by sleeping. Again, I will start studying. My time is very hard, you can say. And again,
Oh
during
my
the day
God.
also studying all the time. And at this time from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. is conversation time. It's mean within this time, like I will talk with people. I will start talking with people from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. like this. And after that, I will start studying, and I will stop studying at 9 p.m. at night. Again, after sleeping, I think around 4 5 hours I will sleep, and then I will get up to study, because I unable to manage my time also. That's why I made my time very hard, you can say. Also at night, I having to get up to study about English. After the during the day, I will study about other subject syllabus, history, chemistry, a lot of subjects besides English available. So that all subject I will also study besides English. Mostly I will study about English at night. Yes.
All right, so you are doing very hard work. You are a student as well. You are managing all these things. I really appreciate it. So, Jadu, I wanted to ask one more question. What made you to start YouTube channel?
Actually, when I was beginner and when I had no any knowledge about English that time, I used to watch like this video on YouTube. Conversation related video I was watching on YouTube, and I was thinking that I also have to learn this language. Whatever may happen, something or the other day, like I have to learn this language. You can consider like this. I was thinking, but I was not getting any idea. That time, like this thought when I was in 5 class around in our school where I study. So that time, just I was thinking like this question, and I was watching conversation video on YouTube. But I had no any mobile. Just my father had mobile, and he used to show me like that video. And please, you also learn like these languages, and you also have to speak like that. But my father was forcing me that time. You also have to learn. Please see them that this boy speaks English, and this also like you that and he is 8 years and 9 years old. Like that, and my father was thinking that time. You can consider, and now I could learn. My father is getting happy. You can consider. And nowadays, just when I was 7 class, so I was motivated more. I was motivated. One teacher, who had motivated me. He was from Tamil Nadu, and now he is in. He is not in my school, but actually he is in other school. He went to one school. That school name is Sanjeev English Medium School. He went there. So when I was in my school, so that time I was taking English. One day he came. Had come to my school. Class. He had come to our class, and he taught us tenses and said us, you can learn English language. Not only, but all the students were listening him carefully. And first, and he was saying that, what will I teach you all? And some one student, said that, please teach us tenses. And but actually he didn't ask any question to any students. So just actually he had come in other period. But actually that was period of one sister, and she had gone to her home. So who will teach us if sister will not come? So in that period, in sister period, and he had come, and he taught us tenses and said us that you all can learn English language. Please learn these tenses, because he was teacher of grammar, English grammar. That's why he taught us tenses, and said us, you all can speak English language. Please learn these tenses. And I was, a lot of question was coming to my mind at that time when I was in front of him when he was telling us that time. I thought that when I will go my home from school after taking time off, then I will search about tenses. What is called tenses? Then he is forcing us to learn these tenses. What is this? Then I came my home and then search about tenses and I got one video, but I was unable to understand tense. Actually initially, but nowadays I can understand very well, and it took 1 month around me to understand tenses. And then after that, I started making sentences by using tenses formula. You can consider. And that time, I was unable to speak, and for practice English language, I used to go to the forest,
Oh
because
my
sometimes.
God.
So at my home, I was speaking, and a lot of people were mocking me that, and when I was speaking English with them, what happened to you that you are speaking English? Like, we are not understanding, because most of the people from my village are unable to speak English language. And also my
Yes, yes,
family,
you're right.
like with my family also, I was speaking when I have to ask for food, when I have to ask for water, that time I was speaking, English. And no one was understanding. So that time, they were taking me as the wrong person. And Karji, you have gone Karji. That's why you are speaking English. And my English was very bad. That's why they were mocking me. But my English would be good that time also, but they couldn't even have mocked me, because my English was good, bad. My English was bad at that time. That's why they were mocking me. But nowadays my English is good and viral, so that's why also from my village people are respecting me, and they are also learning from me and getting motivation, and they also started YouTube channel like this and running. A lot of people, as many people have knowledge about English, they are making like this video. you can consider.
Uh,
So I'm getting
yes,
happy of them.
yes, Jadu, you're right. When we start doing something good, right, people will start mocking on us, right? Why are you doing these things? Why are you learning this thing, right? That's great. Now we have learned this language, okay, and you are running a YouTube channel successfully as well, okay. You are very popular as well, okay. Not only in your village, okay, but also in around the world, okay. And I wanted to say one thing as well. When I used to study in seventh or eighth class, okay, that time I don't know about my future, what I'll do, what I'll not do, right? But you're in your very early age and you have achieved so many things. How did you achieve all these things? Could you explain?
Yes, why not? Why not? And if you will ask me that how did I achieve this whole thing actually only from mobile. And you can say which is mobile. Mobile can help us to do anything. Whatever you want to do in your life, that you can do. You can get information. If you have to learn Bengali language, if you have to learn any Japanese language, so mobile can teach you easily. And nowadays, most of the people who belongs from my caste, my mother tongue is Santhali, so they are they have opened YouTube channel and they are teaching Santhali language into English. How can you translate my mother tongue Santhali into, if you want to learn my language, suppose if you want to learn my Santhali language, you can also
Okay.
learn on YouTube English to Santhali, translate, you can learn. And you can learn within. And one person like this from South India, he came Jharkhand because he was to run one school, one Hindi medium school. And he was unable to speak my Santali, because here actually from one side you can say Santali language has become official language of Jharkhand. Most of the people are caste of Santali, that's why. And when he came there, he wanted to learn Santali, but he was unable to speak. One day he was taken to one village, and there only my caste people were living. And one person said him, napai gya pe, napar gya pe, matlab it's mean that how are you it's mean you can, he couldn't understand.
Okay.
So decided I will practice Santali. I will practice Santali. He started watching Santali video because he was to live in Jharkhand and he was to run one school. He was from South India, so he learned Santali somehow, and nowadays he speaks fluent Santali language. Yes.
Okay, that's great, Jadu. So, Jadu, what about your family? How many family members are in your family?
5 members. I told, but one member is more. She is a grandmother. Actually, I didn't count for a long time, I think.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Member you can say. Otherwise, you can. You have watched my interview, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. And 6 member you can consider. And my, I had also who is my grandfather, but actually he has died before 5 months. Yes.
Okay, so it's very sad for you.
This YouTube channel I had no, I had no this YouTube channel that time, when my grandfather was that time. That's why, I had opened this YouTube channel on 15 October 2023, and my grandfather had death, on I think 13 August 2023, before, before opening this channel that time. That's why, I was not telling about him. Yes.
No, no, we are just practicing. You can tell, whatever you want to tell, you can tell, right? We're just practicing. It's
Yes, yes,
okay.
like
So, what
yes,
else?
yes.
What do you want to tell our viewers? Like, how should we give up or not? Should we give up or not? In this way.
Yes, yes. Actually, if any want to learn English language, if someone want to learn English language, so we have to learn English language with devotion. Devotion is very important. If you have devotion to learn English language, you can learn. Otherwise, if you will give up, you can't learn English language. That's why if you want to learn English language, initially every person, everyone makes mistake while speaking English language. You can say, and I also made a lot of mistake when I was beginner, and I was using verb two in present perfect tense. That time, by mistake, and my English, people mocked me, and that your English is very bad, you can't speak English good. Even my, principal of my school, and when I was speaking one day, you when to become speaking English here, and one day, and for, sign, diary you can consider. Without diary we can't enter in the class. So when I entered there, so I was trying to speak English language with him, so he abused me. You don't know English, why are you speaking with me English? Please use Hindi. Because my English was not good, but nowadays he appreciates me, because nowadays my English is good and I can speak English very well with him. But that time, I was unable to speak, so he was abusing me. You can consider. That's why. That's why,
Uh,
and if we will make mistakes, so we should continue to learn English language. Definitely we can learn. And by giving up, we can't learn English language. And whatever you have to do in your life, whatever, and as many people will have got success in their life, they will have made mistake, and I think they will have faced problem. And then at last they could become so success in their life. Otherwise you can't become until when you will not make mistake. If you have to know that, how, which is a car, how to drive car, So fast, and like you have to try. Until when you will not drive, you can't learn it. Otherwise, you will, like you're with this vehicle, like you will fall down into your vehicle like this. Yes.
It means you wanted to say if you want to drive a car, first you should try to drive a car, right? Then you will drive that car. For English as well, if you want to speak in English, you have to open your mouth. If you open your mouth, then you will speak, right? And
Definitely, definitely. Yes, yes.
and you are giving example of your class as well. That time there was a student. He was saying he was abusing you, right? Like you don't know how to speak in English. Why are you speaking in English, right? Nowadays you are speaking very well English. You are very famous as well. So you have you have told them, right? If I want to learn this language, if anyone want to do anything in their life, they can achieve it, right?
Yes, yes, they can learn English language easily. Like it is not like that. Like only student of English medium can speak English. It is not like that. People from also who belongs from villagers. Who is villagers you can consider. He can also learn English language. English is very easy from one side you can say because English language is famous and you can consider. And if you have mobile, you can learn English. If you have mobile, you can learn English language. You have to watch only English related video, so definitely you can learn. That's why a lot of people who are wicked in English, they learned now and they can speak very well now. If I'll tell about my friend, so my friend name is Ajay English Boy. His YouTube channel name is Ajay English Boy. He also learned like this. He has been learning English language for 6 months. And when we had met in the forest, when I was making one video, that time first time we met, and he made me his friend, and he kept on coming my home every day, and I keep on teaching him, and he became fluent like me, and he speaks. I think you have do you know him or not?
No, no, I don't know him. Is he
So
also famous on YouTube?
yes, he is also famous due to me. When anybody will click on my video, so his video will also suggest after my video mostly, because
Okay.
mostly I made a blog video with him. That's why most of people are visiting his YouTube channel to watch my video. That how is Jadu walking on the road, and how what types of cloth he's wearing, and like backside everything like in that video. Uh, Ajay English Boy, you can watch me completely. But in this video, no one
Yes.
can see me completely. Yes, from head to foot. But in that
Oh
video, you
my
can see
God.
me. He showed me head to
Okay.
foot.
So Jadu, I have seen one of your video in which I think you were giving some motivation. Okay, I have seen your thumbnail. You went for, I think you went somewhere to give a
Yes,
motivation. Is it
which
right?
city? Yes, yes. Actually, that was, in which city I had gone. That is a small capital of Jharkhand, Dumka. It is
Okay.
called. That is called Dumka. I had gone there, and some students were there from different kinds of district from Jharkhand. So they had gone there to learn English. So I was invited there. And who had motivated me, he was, and did you see one person besides me, he was he's my motivator. He had motivated me to learn English language, and he had taken me there to give all motivation to students. I think you have seen him beside me when he was asking for a microphone from my hand.
Okay. All right. So
Yes.
Jadu, it was a you have worked hard, and that's why you are very famous, and you are getting benefit as well. So I can say it was a great conversation, and thank you so much for joining this platform. And I can say it was a great conversation. And bye for now, and have a great day as well.
Yes, yes, yes. So again, we shall have whenever you want. That time you can call me, and mostly at this time you can call me, and we shall have a conversation. Yes,
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, and bye for
yes,
now.
yes. Yes. Thank you to give me opportunity.